And good morning. Since today's such a hectic day with work, I have to find some time for myself. It's not like I'm a robot programmed to work 10, 12 hours, you know what I'm saying? On and off, but that's the way it is. So this is my time. And if people don't like it, it's too bad. You know what I can say to that? Anyway, yesterday was interesting. The weather, especially in Nebraska, there are flood warnings. Oh, this is South Dakota. Let's see what's going on. It's a small area. Maybe not so small. But I'm going to keep an eye because the weather was. It was a reported radar indicated tornado in Nebraska yesterday. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on this. But let me just fix all these chats. It's early in the morning and I already got an attitude. Okay. Let's check if the other YouTube is working. Yesterday, I didn't want to catch one of them. It's working. Not that it matters much. Because the traction's really been on TikTok, not here. On these other platforms. Just hasn't. Honestly, none of them. TikTok has been the one. Thousands of likes. I haven't gotten a check, a thumbs up, and I'm not saying it. I'm just saying it's just being honest, realistic. Sometimes it's like doing Skywatch and that lack of an appreciation sometimes. Again, being honest. Because it's a lot for me to do all that. Okay, all the pop-ups are out. Let's go live on TikTok. At least I know I'm talking to people. Okay. Yeah, this. I don't think today's gonna. I gotta check the weather radar. Okay, TikTok. Time to game. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. 18 plus. And go live. And we are now live. Look at that, 8,000 likes yesterday on TikTok. 8,000. Not one in a year over here. Not one. Not that I look, I would guess. Probably not one. But over there on TikTok, all is awesome. Anyway, and good morning, Lori. Or anyone that's on TikTok right now. So it looks pretty quiet. There's some other stuff I do want to check weather-wise. Then I'm just going to listen to my music and game. Yes, listen to my music and game. Should I say that again? Well, that freaking low pressure just is stuck off the mid-Atlantic. It's been there a couple of days, giving them rain down here. They've been getting it. It's just spinning. I hope it stays down there and doesn't come up. Let me see if I'm gonna get rain up here. Nope. Let me back up a little though. Looks like, oh, wait a minute. The low does come up. Should be in here somewhere. Looks so weak. Oh yeah, we might get showers at, oh, it's right here. What's left of it. So yeah, we might get rain this afternoon now that I look at the model. Into tonight. Yep. Let's see the rest of the country. Oh my God. Showers up here. There's a low pressure going to tomorrow morning. They've been getting a lot of stormy weather here. This is the Euro model. It's still, look at this. It's still low pressure. That's one day up there. It's not moving much and it's still stuck. Look at it. It's just spinning up there. Nasty. Let's go to Saturday. Now it's shifted east. Some showers here in Texas. Now in the midsection of the country, here and here, Ohio Valley, Texas, points north, quiet here. We miss a storm right here, thank gosh. It's turning back out. More moisture going up to the same areas that's getting it. And this is long range, which can't really be trusted. And look at that. Oh, I'm not logged in. That's why it looks like, oh, we don't want to do that. See, that's not good. It's not going to log me in. Okay, now we're logged into the premium. So there's a stormy area there. I can't trust the model this far out. The Atlantic looks quiet. That's a great sign, my gosh. This is too far out. That's great. And definitely looks quiet except for up here. Again. Gonna have to watch this today. North Dakota. Into South Dakota. Look at that. That's where the action is today. Witch Moon, how are you? A rainy soup day. Do you know I made soup yesterday? It's funny you say that. It's really cool down there in Texas. I made my chicken noodle soup yesterday. A lot of it. It lasts me 3 days. It's all I'll eat. It's part of my diet. And it's healthy. It's wheat, egg noodles, diced chicken breast in bouillon with diced celery, onions, green pepper, and carrots. And then I put a can of peas. And I love it. Let's look at Texas. I don't think there was much activity today for that down there. I don't think Texas, but there is. Let me go back to Windy. I logged in, I pay for this, so it's a premium. So you could see it's cool. Let's look at Dallas. I'm skipping. So here's showers in here, west. And I mean, that is light. It's a little more now, predominant. It's coming in from the Gulf, the moisture. What the hell was that? But then it weakens. See, it's really western, panhandle. That's not to say it can't get to Dallas. And there's more showers. So it's slight chances. And now that's where it increases, Sunday. Because you got more of that moisture coming in from the Gulf, see? It's pumping right into Texas. So Sunday looks like... Alexa, what's the weather for Dallas for the next 7 days?
There's an air quality alert for Dallas today.
Oh, wow.
The forecast shows mostly sunny days with highs in the mid-90s, dropping to the upper 80s by next week. There's a chance of thunderstorms late Sunday and scattered storms on Monday.
What did I say? What did I just say? Sunday and Monday? I didn't even look at Monday. I said Sunday. I was right. That's what they just said. See, I could read the models.
Looks like you've got quite the weather radar. You're absolutely right. The forecast...
Alexa, stop. But you're in the area. It's gonna affect the state. So you might. Oh wow! Look at Sunday night into Monday. If I would have looked more, I would have seen that, and then it quiets down Tuesday. So yeah, there's your model. There's your forecast from me, and confirmed by her, or it, or whatever. I'm pretty good at it. And I don't say that like to brag or anything, but I'm pretty good at it. Weather. Do you know, like on TikTok, I'm going to get ready to play. I'm going to play this game with my music. Let me get it ready. Game audio is off. Why is it stuck? But on TikTok, I mean, it's how I met KJ in there. Oh, you can hear the YouTube? I gotta mute it. Who said that? KJ. Speak of him. It's probably unmuted. It is. There we go. Very good, KJ. Very good. See, nobody else would have told me. Maybe Witch Moon. She's the only one in the other one. And that's funny because I just mentioned your name, dude. Did you hear that? Timing is crazy. Right? I met him through one of my weather streams because he lives in Tennessee and he was having really severe weather, tornadoes down there. That was when there was a major outbreak months ago. And they really appreciate the weather. You've been here for a little bit? What are you, lurking? I'm messing with you. Maybe not. But a lot of people tune in. Like yesterday, he told me, Bill, there's possibility of tornadoes. He messaged me private on TikTok. There's possibility of tornado outbreak in Nebraska. I said, I should go on. So you should go on and tell people. Warn them. It's true. And believe it or not, I get a lot of traction on TikTok for that. He knows that. He's told me some incredible experiences that he had with his family down there. And I mean, it's just scary listening to somebody describe what's... I'm looking over there like I'm actually looking at Witch Moon when I'm talking over there to that chat. That's a habit I have. Because the pop-ups over here, it's like I'm staring at Witch Moon over here. Like if she's actually there and I'm talking to her and I'm facing her. But I'm facing her chat. That's just crazy. But yeah, I mean, when you hear the stories of people's experiences, oh my gosh, And I mean, can you imagine being in a tornado shelter, but your whole family isn't there, and there's others, and you have no contact, phones, everything's out, and you don't know what's going on with your family members, your loved ones, parents, brothers, sisters, whatever. Because you're there, and you're safe. But where's everybody else? Why ain't they here with me? So even though you're safe, the only thing that's on your mind is not really your own safety, because you know you're okay. It's the others that you worry about. So even there, you can't even relax, because now it's not necessarily your personal well-being, but the well-being of the people that you love. So that's kind of dicey in itself. It's storm related, but still, my gosh, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing. I'm keeping my brisket frozen till the weekend and make my brisket beans Sunday. Nice. How do you make that? Do you have a smoker? How do you do it? How do you prepare your brisket? It comes out great in a smoker. Oh my gosh. I'm staying away from the news, social media. It's all too much for me. I've been crocheting and watching Hallmark movies. Wow, that's like really serious. You're watching Hallmark movies. I mean, those are usually movies with happy endings, right? Kind of. I haven't seen a Hallmark movie. God only knows how long. I'm so busy doing my driveway and working. Today's my worst day of work every week. Wednesday. Wednesday's bad for me. It's like work all day into the night. It's just a horrible day of work. It's not, I'm saying, when I say horrible, I mean it's just a long day. And stressful. By the time I get to the last show, I'm beat up mentally. It's not the physical, it's the mental. It's not physical. It's the mental stress. And it's a combination. It stinks because she has to work today, tomorrow, and Friday. I can't even do the driveway. I can't even finish the driveway because she's going to be going up to work and back forth. Saturday, I'm going to see a band. So I can't do that driveway and finish it till Sunday. And I'm not happy about that. Because I wanted to get it done and see it done. And there's a TikTok video I uploaded this morning. It's still wet because I had to soak that new asphalt with the sealer. And it's still wet overnight, but it's damp at night anyway. The sun is out now. Houston Storm Tracker. Things are quiet right now. I just checked the app. But that does not mean things won't pick up again. North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, because I was looking at Radar Omega. And it could... Oh, it's right here now. Let's look at it. There's no active alerts. There's a couple of flood warnings in South Dakota. I was looking at Texas. But there are storms already developing. So they need to watch this today. There's a low pressure up there. That is it 4 or 5? I have so many games. It's Motorfest. It could be. Like, I own every Forza game, I think. So I get confused. It's one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. I think you're right, though. I think it was technically Forza 5. Oh, see, no, that's the crew. Motorfest. I'm wrong. Absolutely wrong. See, there's Forzas in here. That's Motorsport. What's the other one called? Horizon? Yeah, Horizon. See, I have most of the Forzas there, see them? And the Need for Speeds, that was a long time ago. I don't even know which one. I think Payback was my favorite. I love the racing games. They just don't make enough of them. And I don't like doing the tracks because they get boring. After a while, it just gets boring. Yeah, so did I. I enjoyed the Forza series too. But like I said, they don't make enough of them. I'm not the NASCAR. It's like it's cool, but it's a track, and the tracks get to me after a while. I like the open world. What's going on here now? I've been staying. Okay. Well, this last time I made it in a crock pot and froze leftovers to make beans. Ah, got you. I hear you. Oh my gosh, what is that? So yeah, but this one is good. There's somebody else in chat that's addicted too, KJ. He likes this game. It's a really well done game. This one. Let me just finish my coffee. So Texas, you need to watch out for storms. And Sunday and Monday, when that Gulf moisture comes pumping, it says Houston Storm Tracker. You need to watch your weather the latter half of the weekend. You might have some possibility, I can't say it definitively, the potential is there for some storms. Sunday and Monday. Sunday night into Monday. See what happens. Oh, you've been watching? So, yeah. We need rain badly here in the Hudson Valley, New York. Badly. We're in a drought here. It hasn't rained like in 2 months. We're really dry here. Supposed to have showers later, but now on top of all that, hold on, let me get rid of that. I hate when that happens. So yeah, it looks like there's a low pressure that's going to come down also, and it's going to sit here for a few days, and then it'll shift east. They're going to have nasty weather up here. This is where it's been wet up here. And there's a low pressure. There it is. There's a low pressure that's been sitting here for a couple days, and they've been having nasty weather here. And it looks like it might come up toward me and then move out later this afternoon. But it's weak. But we need that rain. It's bad. But I'll keep an eye on this. But I cannot monitor this today because I got to work all day into tonight. Yeah, the low is breaking apart. See, this is a bad indicator, the app. This one. But if I go to windy here, you can see it. Let's go to now. Especially cloud cover too. I've been doing this for many, many years. Ever since I was a kid, really. You can see it. It's right here. Look at this onshore flow here in Jersey. I wonder. That's some wind over here going onshore. Minor effects, but still, they're getting effects here. Not a day to go swimming. But this is going to be coming up. But once this Gulf moisture starts to come up, see, it's going to be stormy here. But if you look in a couple days, there's a low right there. That's what I was talking about. There's going to be a low pressure. They're going to have nasty weather up there for days. Pretty much the same areas that are getting it. It's the same places. And then it shifts east. And then we look at the Gulf. Let's go to Sunday. And you can start to see the moisture coming in from the Gulf a little bit. Let's go further. And now it's making that turn. So yes, the potential is definitely there for storminess, especially into the night. So this is when Texas needs to pay attention to their weather. And then it'll weaken on Monday. Still a flow into Monday night. This is the Euro model. And then Tuesday, things calm down again. So Texas, Sunday, Monday. Yeah. At least that's what the Euro's showing. I don't trust the American model. I never do. Let me see what the American is showing. I'm not a fan. So the American is showing the same thing, which is because it's close and there's a low pressure right there. This actually has it even stronger, to be honest. It's actually depicting it a little bit stronger with that low. Yeah, you see? That is significant. If that American model, you're definitely going to have more rain. And storms, but you need the rain? Is that what's going on in Texas? Or is it hot? It'll cool us down? You guys have been hot down there? Yeah, dude, I'm not a fan of the American model. So, but I'm watching somebody else in chat too. Yeah, it looks. The thing I've also been watching is the Atlantic. But these storms seem to be. Oh, that's the American. Please stop. Get out. They're curving out, which we've been very, very, very fortunate this year with no real hurricane impacts at all. There was one that brushed the Carolinas, and yeah, it was a concern, but that was a dodge. That was a dodge. I can't say it. I'm on TikTok, but you know what I mean. But then there's also been action in the Pacific. I think there was one heading toward that one. This one was, last I checked, a few days ago, it was heading right toward Hong Kong, China, which is in here. So I'm curious to see this. This is Sunday. Because the models change. Oh, it's still going through. Oh, there it goes. Typhoon. Oh, see, look, Hong Kong. Look at this. Look at those winds. Look at the intensity of this typhoon. It's not a hurricane in the Pacific, it's a typhoon. Look at that. And that's not that, that's a week away. The model could be still off a little bit, but that's ugly. That is ugly. And they better hope it doesn't intensify as it, oh, it just dodged. Still, that's too close for comfort. It has it going just to the south and west, but still, it's too far out. I would be concerned if I were there of this crazy storm heading right toward them. I mean, that's a couple of 100 miles at most. Let's check what the American is showing. Well, it's similar. That's one thing when they're both like agreeing. That means something's coming over here. When they're both agreeing, because sometimes that is closer. Not as strong, but it's definitely impacting Hong Kong. And they're in the wind side. They're right at the top north quadrant where that wind is coming in. Hong Kong could get it. Oh my gosh. If that even comes in closer when they get a direct onshore flow, that is close. Look at the islands. Not someplace I'd want to be. Forget about this one. If the Euro is accurate, I definitely don't want to be on those islands. Come on. There we go. Could you imagine? Let me back up a little. That is cray cray. And we have to see what this model looks like in 3 days. But that could be really bad. That is a nasty typhoon. We gotta see. There's a system near Japan. What is that? Where'd that come from? Oh, it's developing there. I ain't feeling that one. There's another one. That one's gonna curve. Oh, it's coming down. That's weird. It's stuck. The models don't know what to do with it. It's stuck. Okay, now it's moving back out. The model didn't know what to do. I knew it was gonna go back out. Oh, what's that? It's too far out, cannot be trusted. Yep, otherwise things are quiet. So that's good. All right, enough weather. That's the weather report of the day. I think that was good enough, right? Yeah, everything looks good. There could be potential for storms again up in the Dakotas and Nebraska and areas around there today. Then there's a low pressure that's going to affect them tomorrow. So it's going to be stormy up there for the next few days. And then, like I said, Texas. And when you say Texas, Oklahoma, depends where. It could be Arkansas, Mississippi. It could even be Alabama. You know, it could be Tennessee to the north. It depends on how the system moves east. So you do have to keep an eye on that. Because when you got that Gulf moisture pumping in, and you got that cooler air driving in from the north, that clash, you got to watch for storms. Tell me about it. I'm not a fan of it. Never have been. That daylight savings BS. I think it's nonsense. Honestly, I do. And they should just get rid of it. But beside that, soon it's going to be messing with the clocks. And it's going to be shorter days, longer nights. So, you know what I mean? Turn back the clock's time. And then it'll be getting dark here like 5:30 early. It's like, here we go. Depressing winter. Let's start it. I'm pretty much ready except for my driveway. Once I finish my driveway, and then I got to close my pool. I got a lot of stuff to do around the property. And I'm going to start doing that once I finish the driveway. I'm going to start getting ready to pack everything in for the summer. Summer's done. I have a lot of stuff all my Christmas decorations have to come out. I have to go through them because this house is Griswold-like when I put all the lights outside. So I got to bring all that out, put the summer stuff in the back. And I have no help. And I hurt my shoulder yesterday with one of the pails. I felt it this morning. I was like, oh, here we go. And I have a partial tear rotator cuff. I have to be very careful lifting because it's hurting. That's a bad sign. I forgot that I had the slight tear, and the doctor told me, be careful. And here I go, lifting stuff, forgetting because there's no pain, and bang. I feel it today. It's definitely the rotator because the pain is right here. Let me tell you something. I had rotator cuff surgery on this arm. It is the worst. Because I used to pitch. Horrible. It's hurting today. You agree with the time change? Don't get you started on the moon calendar and time. This is bad. This is bad. When the pain goes down your entire arm, that's a bad sign. That is not a good sign. I feel it in my fingers. It's the freaking rotator again. Fuck. You're nursing a shoulder too? Tendonitis? It stinks. I could feel it. I've been working on my driveway. Oh, that's awesome. You lost weight like that. Look how much Richmond, you know me a long time producing the shows with Annie. Annie's not well.
The New York Mets are
Alexa,
playing
stop. I mean, I have lost so much weight. I mean, and I'm working out with the weights. Now I'm dead. I can't do the weights because of this. Now this is going to be another thing I got to worry about. I lost a lot of weight. It's almost gone. I'm actually seeing, I'm not going to take my shirt off. You could actually see the six-pack coming back. That's fucking awesome. Just saying. So I've been doing great with the weight. You remember how big I was.
It's partly cloudy.
Alexa, stop. So I do the, a lot. I haven't done the bike riding because I'm working on this stupid driveway. We'll be all right. Yeah, right. She wants to be included. Get lost. No, you can't walk. Take a virtual walk. But I did a TikTok video this morning. You could see it, Witch Moon. Matter of fact, it's best. I should have did a video of the driveway before I even touched it. For real. What the hell? Big bison. Yellowstone National Park, walking right down the road. Wow, that's a big one. Holy. That's a sight. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock already? Time flies. Okay, this is probably the earliest one I did. I wish TikTok was a little bit more user-friendly. On the desktop. It's a little weird. So this is when I first started the work on the driveway. There were big potholes. See these cracks? Well, just think of this missing and deep in some of these areas where I had to do it in layers to fill it. Because they were deep. And it settles. Then you got to put another layer. Let that settle. Make it even. This is where I started. Look how bad that driveway is. Look how bad. Look at some of those big cracks. Up there's a big hole. There was big holes here. From water damage. Age. Weight. That's my part of the driveway. I've done that by myself a few years ago. Rebuilt my driveway part. But look at that. Okay? Look at all those bad cracks. Now, look at now. This was this morning, actually. A little update. Let me pause it. Stop. Oh, God, stop. TikTok is so glitchy. Really. So this was this morning. It's still wet. It's still wet from sealing it yesterday. See it wet still? Because I had to soak it. Now, because that's fresh asphalt, it has a lot of pores. Crevices. So it just soaked it up. But I have to do this in order to seal it properly. I have to get into all of it. I can't go light. I can't leave air bubbles. I have to soak that asphalt. It's new. And I wasted a lot of sealer because of that. I had to do it though. If I'm going to do it right, I've got to do it right. It's not like a choice. But you could see it's still wet this morning. It'll dry up by this afternoon, as long as it doesn't rain. But you could see it. But when you look at the overall, look at the difference. I fixed all the cracks in the driveway. That is a big difference. There, see, it's wet on this side. But look at that. The driveway looks completely repaired. Now, that's new asphalt. In time, it will settle more. It'll even out. By next year, when I seal it, it's really going to look nice. It's just that it's fresh. So, I don't care necessarily how it looks with the asphalt. All I care is that it's fixed. That's the important part. That the driveway is fixed. And see, that's the part I didn't seal yet. And look at all the cracks I filled. All that light gray area are cracks that I filled. There was a lot of them. Remember the video you just seen? Let's turn around. Look at all the cracks that I had to fill. And remember that bad side in the first video? That's that side. See? I did that whole side. Because it had to be done to the middle. That is a lot of work. A lot of work. And they're the cats. They watch me. I feed them. Mom feeds them. We all feed them. It's like they follow me. It's adorable. Those are feral cats. They're waiting for me to go back to the house so that I can feed them. The two of them. Which I did. But see all that work? So now I sealed what was left in the can. I started to seal this area. So I still got to seal all this. That'll be done Sunday. Then the driveway will be done. That's a lot of work still. But looking at that and how I rebuilt it, it's awesome. Driveway's rebuilt. Rebuilt. Now, it looks great from the top, looking down, because you can't really see the asphalt, the new spots. That much from the top. It looks awesome looking down the driveway. You can really notice it going up. Down, not so much. But I don't care how it looks. What I care is, like I said, it's fixed. There is no more damage on that driveway. Now, it's going to settle. When I get oil deliveries and all kinds of deliveries, the traffic up and down that driveway for both of us, I want that to happen because I want that asphalt to come down, because then if I have to next year, I'll do it a little bit more. I want traffic. And remember, got to get ready for the snow. Now, I got a big snow blower. But if that was a plow could rip that up. A plow could rip that up by catching the edges. The snowblower won't do it because it kind of skims a little bit. But yeah, this is a heck of a look how awesome it looks. It's still wet, but rebuilt. There's no more cracks. There are no more cracks. See, this is filled crack. There's a lot of them. There was a ton of them. When I seal it again next year, you'll see less of this. It'll look better when I apply more sealer. Next year. I still got to finish this year. But next year, it'll look better because it'll have settled and it'll look more even. The main thing is it's fixed. That's the main thing. So that's what I've been focused on the last few weeks. No bike riding, because that's taking a lot out of me. So I'm always busy. Wow, right? You don't have TikTok? TikTok? Oh my God. I almost said TikTok. TikTok is okay, but it's you have to. It's one of those things where you really have to be mindful of what you say. It's really sensitive, so you got to be, mindful of certain words. It's like that. I've never seen anything like it in my life, actually. It's an experience in itself. Just saying. I mean, it's like sometimes when I'm not streaming on that platform, I just want to let my tongue roll off and go nuts when I'm not on it, just so I could get it all out. Because it's like that. It's like you got to hold back and you got to be mindful. Like I said, mindful before you say anything. How you're gonna say it. It's like you're thinking about it before you even say it. If that makes any sense. Because you have to. Right, KJ? KJ will say, "Hey, Bill, play this song." And the song, in one sentence, it has 3 cuss words. And I'm like, oh, I'm done. I'm toast. It's over. Forget a paragraph. Forget a few lines. The first sentence. Done. It's like that. So I have it on 18 plus now all the time. I don't know if that's going to help, but at least it is. Because it's just wow. It is a wow on that. Anyway, I'm going to play this game for a few. Yeah, I agree with that. The only thing that I put on my book face, I have to say it like that, believe it or not, are these streams. I don't post like many others. They get political. They do this. I don't do any of that. The videos that I stream, they go up. That's it. I don't even look at Bookface to see what other people. I get it all the time. People are putting stuff all the time from the friends list. I have a lot. I don't look at them. I just don't. I don't have time, number one, to be looking at everyone that posts. I just don't have that time. I don't have the luxury of time. And to be honest, I don't want to know because it's going to be most likely political. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired at the point that I don't want to see it. I don't want to see what people are saying about this or that because it's just too much. And it's feeding into everything. It's just, I can't do it. I can't be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of feeding into more division. I just don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take to bring people together. And leadership is really missing it right now. They're really missing it. I've never seen anything like it from the response. I've never seen anything so irresponsible by leadership. It's unbelievable. It makes you shake your head. Like, it doesn't matter. The president is the president of the country, not the president of a base. As much as making hard decisions is exactly that. Do you know what I mean? It's tough to make those hard decisions, but for the betterment of the country, drop the nonsense, drop the blaming, and the people that they're fueled by it. because this people are very emotional about what happened last week. People are mourning. And this is how you do it? Really? This is how you do it? I've never seen anything so irresponsible in my life. I cannot believe it. Instead of saying, well, listen, we have to stop this. We have to stop, lower the tone, bring people together to communicate, respect each other. But he was never a person of respect anyway, the way he treats people and bullies people and talks down on people. So, I mean, that's not a person that can set such an example anyway. You put it this way, it would be very much out of his character to do something like that. Do you know what I mean? It's not even part of his character to even do something like that. I don't even know if he can. But at this moment, you're supposed to tone it down like the governor did in Utah. That was an example of how to do it. Tone it down. Bring it down. But no. And it has to stop. It just has to stop. Has to stop. I mean, my gosh. I don't know. And then I got an email, like someone said, well, there's a group, Blue Sky or something, that has thousands of people. And what about all these other groups on the right that do the same thing? What about QAnon? And has anybody ever seen what was said and is still being said in 4chan and 8chan? And are you kidding? Are you kidding? You know what I mean? It's like they pick and choose selectively what they want to target. But if you're going to be objective and fair, there's shit everywhere. All sides. Period. But they're selective. Because it's political. And they'll spin it that way. So like I said, not to get into this conversation because I don't. But that's the kind of stuff I tune out of because I am so sick of it. I don't want to see what my friends are saying. Yes, both sides, big fail. Big fail. Both sides. But they blame each other and, they get all rah-rah. It's like, it's ridiculous. It just makes things worse. It's not about even healing. It's even inciting, making it worse. Is that what leadership is supposed to do? You tell me. Oh, we're going to go after them now. What, freedom of speech? You're going to attack that now? Remember when a person could not sell a cake to a gay couple if they didn't want to? That whole narrative that was out there about free speech and people having a choice. It's funny how the script gets flipped. You remember that? So, my gosh, it's just insane. And look, people say hateful things all the time. Does anybody know what a troll is? And what they do? And how hateful they are? So are we going to start doing that? Should we have a troll police? And go after everybody who spews hate, anger? Like, where do you draw that line? Because there's a lot of it on social media. A lot of it. So maybe we need... Right? That would probably be the plan. But it seems like they're focusing on it on a political way. So there's a lot of things going on. A lot of things. If people pay attention, not just on a one-sided view, but on a objective, even side view. And that's hard to do. You know what I mean? Very hard. And, you know, I see people saying, well, the guy who used to be the president before who liked to touch people, well, we have a convicted 34-count felon as the president of the United States with his conduct. And that doesn't even include his cases he's had with women and Access Hollywood and the creepy things he's said in the past. If she wasn't my daughter, she's pretty good looking. I would have dated. Like, do you realize what this man has said over time? And they're worried about. It's amazing how selective and hypocritical people are. Are you kidding me? Do you realize that there's information now it's coming out that there are people in the in administration allegedly that have had connections to the current administration right now that have connections with Jeffrey Epstein? I forgot about the president. He's in deep. There's no doubt about that. He's in deep. And people might say, like me, there's no evidence he's committed any kind of crime here. But that doesn't mean he didn't know what was going on. And like the others, joking around about it. Like he did not know that Epstein, he even hinted it, saying it. He likes them on the younger side. I mean, you're telling me that he didn't know, so did he not observe it? They were closer than people realize. So he didn't see what this creep was doing with young people. He just watched. He may not, obviously, there's no evidence he actually engaged himself, but he knew what was going on and didn't say a word until he had a dispute with him in 2004 over a mansion in Florida, where conveniently a few weeks later, Tampa police is called, not Tampa, Palm Beach police are called, a tip that things are going on in Epstein's house because they were at each other's throat because he was going to say Epstein was going to do something with Trump regarding money laundering with a Russian oligarch who was going to purchase. There's a whole bunch of shit in the background here. And it's funny because Kash Patel says yesterday, well, the Biden administration didn't do nothing and the Obama administration didn't do nothing with Epstein. Yeah, but who is the one in Florida, the Republican, who gave Epstein the complete pass, sweet deal? Republicans in Florida to cover up whoever was involved with it. So let's be real about it. That's where it really is. So it's such bullshit how they flip things to the public. It was Acosta who made that sweet deal. I mean, it's just mind-boggling, the deal that was made in Florida. That's where it starts. And immunity was granted to the co-conspirators named and unnamed. So if they're getting an immunity, and this was federal, so how can the federal government now and the other administrations automatically start opening shit when they just did it under the Bush administration, 2008, where they give him a sweet federal deal? It's ridiculous. It's just insane. So there's a lot of misinformation out there to twist the facts, to make it convenient for a political cause, because that's common. But, you know, there's going to be more. Because and it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. It's so sickening. It's so sickening, Rich Moon. And I apologize for even bringing up the topic. But when you think about it, and that's why I said I don't post on Facebook. I don't post anything. I don't want to get involved in this. I don't want to get in the middle of people going after each other and bashing each other and demonizing each other and attacking each other. Rah, rah, my side. F you, the other side. You're the enemy. You're this. You're that. No, I'm not into that. I'm not into all that divisiveness. Rah, rah for what? People that do that, it's like they have to be the keyboard warrior to all the people that will listen to them to reinforce their own intellect on their opinions. It's simple. If I believe in something, if I think something, that's my opinion. I don't need nobody else to reinforce it. I don't need no support from anyone. I don't need nothing. I'm perfectly fine making my own decisions without any influence by anyone. I don't need to put stuff out there saying this, that, or this. Like when the whole thing happened last week, I did put the FBI stuff out for the person of interest. KJ knows that. That I do because that's a public service. I will do some things like that, which I did. And you should have seen some of the comments I got back from that. Oh, I said, if you see something, report. If you see him, report it. Call the police, blah, 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 blah. Some people said, matter of fact, maybe don't even report it. Like, that's supposed to be funny. Because there's people out there like that. You got to remember, in any walk of life, you're going to have ass clowns that are going to just be so sadistic, cruel, hateful. They think it's funny. When Paul Pelosi got hit in the home, were they saying this is a disgrace, or were they laughing about it and making jokes about it, even insinuating that there was some kind of a affair going on? But they weren't condoning it, condemning it. I mean, they weren't condoning it, condemning it. They were laughing about it. They were enjoying it. What about that? An elderly man attacked in the home. And remember, Nancy, what do you think they would have done? I mean, are people serious? Are people just like, do they forget? What's wrong with people? Oh, it was funny when it happened to the other person on the other side. It's not funny necessarily when it affects your side, right? That's hypocrisy. You're supposed to call out violence across the board, period. Period. Not when it's convenient to bolster the base or whatever. No, that's not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to condemn stuff across the board and not make jokes when it happens to the other side. You should have seen the jokes when Shapiro's house, while they were sleeping, they were inside when they saw an arsonist set it on fire. Oh, what happened to the people that were taken out unalived in Minnesota? Oh, if they would have asked me, I would have done it. Oh, did anybody ask you to do what you did for what happened last week? Or did you do that on your own? So as president, when someone in a political role in this country is taken out, I have to be careful on TikTok, you just don't do it? Because it's the other side? Is that the way it's supposed to be done? Is that the behavior of a president that's supposed to be the leader of the entire country, not just the MAGA? You have to wonder. And that's where we're at. It takes a bigger man to show strength and unity despite your own public opinion about the other side. You have to be a big boy. You have to be bigger than that. And try to bring healing and unity and people bringing them together, communicate, respect each other, and denounce violence. and not say, oh, it's all the other side, because that's bullshit. But let's not forget, he pardoned everybody pretty much on January 6th. But that was a peaceful rally. Assaulting police officers, many got hurt. But that was okay. That's not political, right? That wasn't incited, right? We have to try to change history and change that narrative. It wasn't there. Think about it. I mean, come on. Stop it. It's just crazy. But I can go on and on. What did KJ write? Exactly, KJ. Exactly. Look, I lived in New York most of my life. Well, no, all my life, but in the city. We know the history. We remember life before a reality TV show. I can pull up so much stuff on the past. You have no idea. With him. People don't know about those things because they're very selective. I mean, oh my gosh. It is just unbelievable. Yep, that too. To like the big one, do you know? Did you hear the latest? Here he is talking about people committing mortgage fraud, targeting his political enemies. You know, that's what they do. There's a hit list. Meanwhile, it came out yesterday, and I don't know if but there's going to be more involving this. There was a deal made with his crypto business. Oh, it's my son's. And then he went after the Australian reporter that asked the question, saying, "Oh, anytime." Check this out. This was crazy in itself. An Australian reporter asked him yesterday about this deal that he made money with the UAE over chips, very unique, advanced AI chips that was given to the UAE. The UAE paid $2 billion to his crypto company. Oh, but that was my son's. He made money off this. The president is not supposed to do that, or any family members. It's clear. But something shady went down between the UAE and the United States on a deal. And guess who owns the company? It's actually the president, his family, and his the guy that I can't remember his name off the top of my head now. The one that's going to all the countries, like he's not the Secretary of State, but he's the one that's been going to all these countries to try to create peace deals. He's part ownership of it. They profited over this deal. There's shady stuff going on, and they're talking about, and they already have the evidence that it was a lie, because on the paperwork for the mortgage paperwork, it was actually a vacation home, and she paid a higher rate. So that's falling apart on them. And what they need to do is, there has to be a law when they come up with frivolous lawsuits. There needs to be some sanctions. There needs to be consequences when you do bullshit like that. You just can't throw out an accusation with nothing to base it on, just to put it out there to make a person's life miserable and have a reason to fire people and all this. No. Because then it's too late. It's too late. The damage is done. But this is going to develop. And this is why they need to hold that house. Because this is potentially impeachable. This could potentially be an impeachable charge. If this is true. Now, this is developing. And guess what he told the Australian reporter when he asked that? Oh, where are you from? Australia? You're making things really bad for Australia right now. I'm about to see the Prime Minister in a few days. I'm going to let him know about this. Like, you're threatening the relationships with a country because you didn't like a question that was asked to you by an Australian reporter? So you went to that level and threatened Australia because of a question? That's how you do things? That's how you treat relationships with other countries because you didn't like the question? Now you're going to threaten the entire country of Australia because of a question? Is that, I mean, think about that. That's like a 6-year-old response. That's like a child response. Oh, I'm going to threaten the whole country because of a question you just asked me and I don't like it. So now I'm going to threaten your country because of it. And I'm going to tell the Prime Minister what you said. That's sick. That is beyond comprehension that a president would even say something like that to a reporter and threaten the relationship with a country of Australia over it because he didn't like the question. Think about that. Think about that. That's who we're dealing with right now. That's crazy. He actually said that yesterday. But that's okay. We were worried about Biden's mind. Nobody's worried about this mind right now? That kind of response? And on all seriousness, there has to be an age limit. This has to stop. There has to be an age limit for presidents. 70 tops. This has to stop. This is getting crazy. Every time we're going through it. That's just crazy. Threatening an entire... I wish I could find the clip. I was like, he just threatened Australia over a question he didn't like from an Australian reporter. And let me see if I could even find the clip and you could hear it for yourself. I was shocked. I couldn't believe he threatened Australia over a question he did not like over this crypto deal with the UAE over chips because it hit a nerve. It hit a nerve. And that was his response. I won't show the video if I find it. But I can play the audio. I was like, oh, yeah, look. Check this out. Not the American reporter, because he's, you know. Here it is. Let me see. I got to be careful with the audio.
Trump and an ABC journalist.
I don't know.
House. It is a pretty White House.
Well, I'm really not. My kids are running the business.
Here it is.
Too much business. A president in office.
Australian reporter.
President in office.
This is an Australian reporter.
Engaged in this is appropriate.
This
It is
yesterday.
appropriate, President Trump, that a president in office should be engaged in so much business activity.
Well, I'm really not. My kids are running the business.
But
I'm
you
here.
are also-
You know what the activity? Where are you from?
I'm from the Australian Broadcasting Corporation
okay.
Four Corners
Well,
program.
the Australians. You're hurting Australia, right? In my opinion, you are hurting Australia very much right now. And they want to get along with me. You know, your leader is coming over to see me very soon.
President
I'm going
Trump-
to tell him about you. You set a very bad tone.
Well,
Go ahead,
President
John.
Trump, when the
Maybe
UAE
you
does
can,
a deal like
you
that,
can set a nicer
when the UAE
tone.
does a deal, what does it want in return?
Quiet.
Tells him quiet. Did you hear what he said? He threatened. He pretty much said, this is bad for... Is that insane? Now, you tell me that that's something a president should say to a reporter, basing the relationship on with a nation. Because the Prime Minister's coming soon. I'm going to tell him. You're hurting Australia right now. What? How am I hurting Australia? By my question? Did you just threaten Australia because you didn't like a question that was asked of your business dealings? Because he's talking about this whole crypto UAE chip $1 billion deal. Remember, there is a law about a president profiting while in office. They had the nerve to talk about Biden, and look what they're doing in broad daylight in your face. Because you know why? Because they know the House ain't going to say anything about it. They know the Senate, they're just going to stand by and do nothing. So he's pushing the envelope more and more because nobody's saying a word. That's why. Listen to it again. Just listen to it.
But is it appropriate, President Trump, that a president in office should be engaged in so much business activity?
Well, I'm really not. My kids are running the business.
But
I'm
you
here.
are also-
You know what the activity? Where are you from?
I'm from the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, Four Corners program.
Well, the Australians. You're hurting Australia, right? In my opinion, you are hurting Australia very much right now. And they want to get along with me. You know, your leader is coming over to see me very soon.
President
I'm going
Trump-
to tell him about you. You set a very bad tone.
Well-
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell him about you. You set a really bad tone. What? So he set a bad tone for the relationships on Australia? Is that his mindset? If that's the mindset, we're dealing with a child mind. That is so petty, ridiculous. It's baffling. That's baffling. No, that was yesterday. Come on now. That is cray cray. Oh, he was just kidding. No, he wasn't. That's the excuses. Let's see about the one I was referring to. This is it right here. It was Witkoff. Listen to this. And they found a way to get them those chips, and I hope that China doesn't have these chips now, because they're advanced. They're highly advanced chips. AI. This is just one. In one deal announced in May, a firm of Emirati royal Sheikh Tahnoon bin Zayed Al Nahyan invested $2 billion in World Liberty Financial, a cryptocurrency company owned by the Trump and Witkoff families, which consequently became among the most prominent crypto firms overnight from that investment. At the same time, and by some of the same people, the White House 2 weeks later agreed to sell the UAE hundreds of thousands of the world's most valuable artificial intelligence chips, despite national security concerns. Some officials in the Trump administration were wary about the chip deal due to the UAE-China ties. But a key dissenter at the National Security Council, David Feith, was taken out of the equation, who was speaking against doing this, when MAGA provocateur Laura Loomer, look at the influence she has, questioned his and 5 other NSC, National Security Council. They removed them. If they're not for it, they remove them. That's as simple as it gets. Their loyalty, leading to their removal by the president. Silicon Valley investor David Sachs, Trump's AI and crypto czar, then took a leading role in the negotiations and received a White House ethics waiver to do so. So right now they're looking into this. That they're saying that there's no link between that deal that happened 2 weeks later and the investment in the cryptocurrency company 2 weeks prior. And all of a sudden, coincidence, 2 weeks later, there's a big deal with these chips. So it's like a bribe. It's like a bribe. We have to see how this plays out. If this is connected, this is a big scandal. You have no idea. Because it's like they gave him $2 billion, like almost like a bribe. Here, I'm investing. And then 2 weeks later, they get a sweet deal to get these advanced chips that they've been dying for. And firing people along the way to make the deal happen. Remember, when people are fired, there's supposed to be a legitimate reason, right? To fire someone? Usually. Or it could just be, oh, we're going to cut this person because we have to save money. That's crazy. So that's something to keep an eye on. See how that develops. Maybe it'll develop into nothing. Maybe it was total legit. Maybe it's totally legit, but doesn't that sound kind of coincidental? Later, Amol. That's true too, Witch Moon. They're all corrupt. And it is, yes, they have it's shady. Shady everywhere. It's true. Oh my God. What's going on? Hold on, I'm live. Hold on, let me mute. Wow, no meeting. The person sounded so sick. Oh my gosh. Not good. And hello, Alice. So I'm going to stop now. I'm done. Yeah, KJ. I mean, my gosh. Oh my God. So we'll see. Oh my. Anyway. KJ, don't forget. Because I keep reminding you. Make sure you send some lyrics my way. And we will work on it somehow. If you don't want to do it in a public forum, we could work on the music another way without making it publicly known what it's going to sound like or what the lyrics are. We'll keep that part private until, if you want to publish it, that's one thing. But that's not something when we're trying to work on a song that anybody needs to be a part of if you don't want them to. Do you know what I mean? So we'll figure that out. I don't know. I'll think of something. I know exactly how to do it. Remember when we were watching the movie the other night with Lorraine and all the folks? We can do it like that. And it's private. Nobody's around. I give you a link. You go to it, and we can work on the music right there, talk to each other, and nobody knows a thing. Because if you don't want your lyrics known or the music that's going to go with it, do you know what I'm saying? Because if we did it here, everybody's going to hear how we're creating it. And that's a pain because it takes time to create a song that you like. It's not like magic. It takes time. So it's a work in progress. Wow, he sounded terrible on the phone. Thank God. I drink all my coffee. Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to think too, like, he's got to go to work, Witch Moon. He's leaving. It's time for him to get ready for work. Amol. I've been thinking, like, what direction I want to go next with a song. Make it more, like, happy. Like, happy. Instead of, like, solemn and serious. I gotta make a fun song. I gotta change it up a little. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to think. I already done like certain themes. I've got to think about something else. I will. But yeah, send me at least one song. Today's a busy day for me, so today is not a day I could really do anything, but tomorrow I'll work on ideas. Oh, when you send me the information with the lyrics, tell me the type of genre choices you want to experiment with. Remember, we had that discussion too. You got to send me, and be specific. If it's 90s, 2000s, because, you know, you have to be specific of a certain sound that you want. All right, Witch Moon, you have a great one. So just be specific when you're doing that, because it does matter. Anyway, I'm going to listen to my music right now and game a little bit. Which is what I'm going to do right now. For a few. Okay, where is the folder? And let me know, KJ, like you did yesterday with the tornado threat in Nebraska yesterday. If you hear anything about the weather, just because I'm going to be working all day, but send me a message and let me know.
Of higher awareness, tuning into our surroundings, sounds of nature all around us.
Remember, this is the song that inspired me to write about the nature. That night we were hanging out.
Distractions, our aura's now aligned. Sound surrounds me, tuning to her frequency. Sense of peace and tranquility, releasing all negative energy. Emergence of serenity. voice heard below, lowering to take a glance.
Uh-oh.
Shadows of dark souls, evil intent within, flying away in despair, lamented visions of sin. Spirit reaches out, its outstretched hands, waiting for dove to appear, wailing as it lands. Symbol of peace now laid broken, villagers raise their torches. Words of retribution are spoken.
Oh, this. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be so hard.
Sleepless in the night, watching from perch above, standing by its side, releasing the olive branch, symbol of peace and love. Tears fall like rain. Behold the weeping dove.
Oh. Come on. A little more.
Division reignited, social media
Little more.
fuels the
A
fire.
little more.
Peace
Oh my gosh.
marred in ashes, smoke
Got it, I
rising
think.
higher.
Yes.
Polarizing hatred, keyboard warriors make a stand. Are these words of wisdom spreading darkness across the
Oh my God, I blew it.
unified voices denouncing hate, muffled by
Say
those
that,
who
Mr.
seek
Moore.
revenge. Respect of opposing opinions, each side remains entrenched, fueled by those who seek war. Ominous clouds in the sky, void of leadership, all flees as it cries. Light turns to darkness, sleepless in the night, watching from perch above, standing by its side, releasing the olive branch, symbol of peace and love. Tears fall like rain. Behold.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I blew it. Right there. Done. Done. there, that's no good.
Enjoying festivities. Realm of cyberspaces.
Yes! Let's do it. Come on.
Gathering together at high speeds. People and places, many thoughts are keyed. Social visitations, information at hand. Messaging each other, malware is scanned. Voices through words, memes flow at will. Seeking commonality, opposition is grilled. Algorithms deployed, state of control. What is right or wrong?
That's so hard.
We gather all together, place of community, world of multi-platforms, a sense of unity, friendships established, old and new faces, enjoying festivities, realm of cyberspaces.
I don't even know if this is worth trying.
Servers of recreation, gamers spread far and wide.
Oh, I blew it.
Consoles and
Right there.
devices,
Blew it.
Multiplayers thrive.
Blew it.
Content creators, imagination runs wild. Artificial intelligence, information compiled. Having fun with each other, laughing every day. Speaking of Cali, Nick, or that pain of Molai. Extended family, we come together. New friends and old cyber crew forever. We gather all together, place of community, world of multi-platforms, a sense of unity, friendships established, old and new faces, enjoying festivities, realm of cyberspaces.
Gotta make this backflip. Yes! Freaking yes. Where's the finish line? Where the fuck is the finish line?
A world of confusion. Is it fact or fiction? Conspiracies become the norm, feeding one's addiction.
Oh my god. No!
Erasing the stats, replaced by agendas. Science under attack.
Oh my god. Yes! That was crazy. Holy.
Moving in reverse, not forward in time. Information disappearing. Humanitarian crime. discern what is true or false. No communication defended by walls. No more compromise, it's either win or lose. Unity crumbles, denial of truth.
I wrote this weeks ago and it's like so relevant. It's crazy.
History replaced by a narrow vision. Controversy swirls, creating more division. Data disappearing at an alarming rate. Science being ignored, considered a prosecution of truth, enemies of the state, fall in line or seal your own fate. Bow to the new order, whether it's true or fake. This is our new democracy, our future's at stake. How do we decide what is true or false? No communication defended by walls. No more compromise, it's either win or lose.
Wow, this car drifts like crazy.
Denial of truth. How do we decide?
Oh my gosh. Oh, missed it. I can't get control of this vehicle. Wow. If I go off the cliff, it's done. Come on.
Overhead the stars twinkle. How far back in time? Billions more lie beyond. So much more to find. Are we alone in the universe? Discoveries lie above. Meteors streak across the sky. Where do they come from? Interstellar objects now detected. Questions of their origin.
Oh my gosh, I fell short.
Atlas is
Holy
number 3.
That is crazy.
What is its composition? Is it natural or in disguise? Comet or alien? Science versus speculation. Further evaluation. Constant lights, stars or satellites, meteors or debris, levels of distant height, drones and aircraft. Moon seems so bright, so much to observe. The night flight.
Oh, the car's out of control.
Fireball marks re-entry, lighting up the sky. Northern lights, colorful hue, dancing aurora borealis. Webb and Hubble keep an eye, searching for more answers. Images caught in time, rovers and lunar landers. Starship launch sets the path, space X creates the stage. Artemis sets its course for moon exploration, reaches a new age. Astronauts set foot again, future of humanity. Off-world, the ultimate goal. Exploration sets our destiny. Constant lights, stars or satellites, meteors or debris, levels of distant height, drones and aircraft. Moon seems so bright, so much to observe. The night flight.
I'm gonna fall short again. Oh my god. By a split second. No, we don't want to make it easier. No. Absolutely not. I barely missed. I can't believe it. Wow.
We are the party.
That's crazy.
The sun is rising over the roaring sea. Glimpse of our innocence. We are the powers to be. Climate at a boiling point, literal or figurative. voices, lifting voices of those who fell, pushed by ignorance. We will be heard, shaping the future, forgetting the absurd. Families and neighborhoods.
Oh my gosh.
Coexist in peace. No threat of hostility. Misinformation has ceased. Working on relations, communications, rebirth. Bringing the world together. Harmonic frequencies on earth. We will not repeat or ignore the past. Power of love, compromise at last. Division
Oh my gosh.
unity has set us free. Never looking back. We are the power of Z. We are the power of Z. We are the power of Z. sense of higher awareness, tuning into our surroundings, sounds of nature all around us, visuals seem astounding, double rainbow end to end, colors seem to mesmerize, bald eagle soars above, moon begins to rise. Twinkling lights appear above, streaks of shooting stars, tranquility of a campfire, the gentle chords of my guitar, connecting with spirituality, a peace felt within, comfort of surroundings, goosebumps on my skin. Nature calls to me, bonding with Mother Earth. Meditation makes connection, sense of rebirth. Wolf howls beneath moonlight, autumn leaves falling, embracing my surroundings, answering the calling. Staring into space, emptying my mind. No outside noise, distractions. Our roar
What's
is
up,
now
Headman?
aligned.
I wrote this a few days ago.
Sound surrounds me, tuning to her frequency, sense of peace and tranquility, releasing all negative energy, emergence of serenity. Removal of materialistic desire, survival back to basic norms, mutual respect of the wilderness, living off natural resources, shelter to weather a storm, standing above a water hole, Tarzan-like in appearance, nature calls to me, leaping for clearance. Nature calls to me, bonding with Mother Earth. Meditation makes connection, sense of rebirth. Wolf howls beneath moonlight, autumn leaves falling, embracing my surroundings, answering the calling.
There's actually another alternative version of that style. I haven't played it yet. But there is another one sounds similar. But that does sound good. I think that one definitely could be radio play. I don't know which one it is though.
a sense of higher awareness, tuning into our surroundings, sounds of nature all around us, visuals seem astounding. Double rainbow end to end, colors seem to mesmerize. Bald eagle soars above, moon begins to rise. Twinkling lights appear above, streaks of shooting stars, tranquility of a campfire, the gentle chords of my guitar, connecting with spirituality, a peace felt within, comfort of surroundings, goosebumps on my skin.
It does sound.
Nature calls to me, bonding with Mother Earth. Meditation makes connection, sense of rebirth. Wolf howls beneath moonlight, autumn leaves falling, embracing my surroundings, answering the calling. Staring into space, emptying my mind. No outside noise, distractions. Our auras now align. Sound surrounds me, tuning to a frequency. Sense of peace and tranquility, releasing all negative energy. Emergence of serenity. Removal of materialistic desires, survival back to basic norms, mutual respect of the wilderness, living off natural resources, shelter to weather a storm, standing above a waterhole, Tarzan-like in appearance, nature calls to me, leaping for clearance. Nature calls to me, bonding with Mother Earth. Meditation makes connection, sense of rebirth. Wolf howls beneath moonlight, autumn leaves falling, embracing my surroundings, answering the calling.
Oh shit! Now I can't do nothing. Why isn't dirt drift working? I gotta figure that out. Otherwise, this is never gonna happen. Oh, now it's going? Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, that's not gonna work. Precision. Precision's done. Now it's all about this dirt trick BS. Whoa. And that's not drifting? Oh, shit. This is such bullshit. Where do you want me to fucking drift? Well, this race is done. Now I'm gonna practice drifting. What the fuck? What? I'm drifting and it's not giving me no credit. This is stupid. This is just stupid. Wow, I got a big 3 meters on that one. Man, this game is stupid now. I saw that.
All right, the ace set the bar high, but that was to be expected. GP with a rally wheel set. It's precise, it can go anywhere at high speed, and with all that, it can jump.
shit drifting. It's just ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
All right, the ace set the bar high, but that was to be expected. We gave you an AGP with a rally wheel set. It's precise, it can go anywhere at high speed, and with all that, it can jump.
Oh my god. Come on, man. Oh, I missed it. It's this dirt bullshit that's killing me. Oh my god. I can't get it. I'm trying everything. I may have to cheat on this because I'm trying everything. This is driving me nuts. I'm doing everything but this stupid drifting. There probably won't be a video about it either. This one's 20 minutes long. How does somebody make a 20-minute video over drifting in this game?
The Crew Motorfest is a
It's probably a lot of talking bullshit.
I just call it drift lock, but it ruins entire drift runs. The backs just don't swing out. I essentially just drove around that turn. You just sort of can't wide drift. Yep, or your car will do that. Okay. We're essentially ultra mega gripped up with no control over when our car actually starts sliding. Okay, lost it again because I have no power in the lower gears. Why is it stopped drifting halfway through the drift?
Oh, Jesus.
I think it's time you look at my wheel cam. I get a clean run.
Oh my god, that dude just gave me a headache. Just listening to him.
My journey would let me spend time.
Oh god, I'm gonna be nauseous. Which one is this? It's a formula car. Do I need to put Oracle? That didn't help. Oh my gosh, it's almost 12 already. This is such bullshit. I have never had a problem drifting with a vehicle, ever. But with this formula... game is gonna drive me nuts now. It's definitely gonna drive me nuts. I need to stop and just relax for the day. What's up, KJ? Definitely.
All right, the ace set the bar high, but that was to be expected. You an AGP with a rally wheel set. It's precise, it can go anywhere at high speed, and with all that, it can jump.
See, I should be drifting. And it's not. I do? That should be drifting. No matter what I try. That's what I just want to do, ram the car.
All right, the ace set the bar high, but that was to be expected. We gave you an AGP with a rally wheel set. It's precise, it can go anywhere at high speed, and with all that, it can jump.
But it can't drift. For its life. It's not even drifting. Nothing. It's not even moving. Oh my God. Oh, that is ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. Maybe there's a mud spot around. Ain't that something? definitely moved in there. How much drift? This is so stupid. It's not drifting. Such bullshit. The most retardedest thing I've ever seen in a game. I can't believe how retarded this is. If I hear any more of that sound, I'm gonna go insane. This game is actually hit trash bottom. It's so stupid. The drift. I mean, there's not much more I can do. I'm doing everything that you're supposed to do with drift. And I'm never going to finish this if there isn't something. Look at this shit. It's barely moving. Look at this. It's not even moving. Drift, dirt, drift. Unless there's a pile of mud somewhere, this shit ain't happening. I mean, this is just, like I said, retarded. And I know I'm going backwards because I just want to see if there's anything around. Look at this. It's not even moving. I just drifted around that corner. It didn't even budge. What am I supposed to go to a dead stop? Or maybe not brake at all? Is it that stupid? let's not break it all. Which would really be retarded. Didn't even budge. Let me just retry. Abort. Red Bull Wild Ride, the Ace. Okay, that's what it is. The Ace. Let's see what comes up. The game is giving me a headache. I can't go to work like this. Oh, we gotta put drift. Of course, there won't be one here. Maybe something's missing. You know what I should do? I should lower the difficulty for this stupid, retarded race. Maybe that's what I should do, just to get by it. Because something's up.
The Ace. He's not much of a talker, but he's quick and sharp. No one can argue with that.
I can't do it once it's doing this. Cannot do that. It won't change the difficulty, I don't think. You can't do it once. Just get me out of my misery with this stupid.
One more immortal in your path. Perhaps the toughest. The Ace.
It's not the toughest, it's just
The
retarded.
action list that awaits you is an AGP event, but Red Bull style. If you've ever seen a Red Bull video with an AGP drifting in the dirt, you'll know what I mean. We've taken the most modern model, the RB20, and fitted it with rally tyres and slightly beefier suspension, just in case you need to jump it. Basically, it's an all-terrain AGP, so as well as being a muddy event, it's going to be really fast.
Go ahead, tell me, AJ.
The Ace. He's not much of a talker, but he's quick and sharp. No one can argue with that.
Before I leave.
All right.
Oh,
Ace
they
set
only
the bar
increased the
high,
clock.
But that was to be expected.
That's all that happened. The clock is not the problem.
We gave you an AGP with a rally wheel set. It's precise, it can go anywhere at high speed, and with all that, it can jump.
It's still not drifting. I can't get this stupid thing to drift. I honestly cannot get it to drift. No matter what I try. Alright, hold on. If you're going to invest all that time, KJ, on that, because that's going to, I'm just going to stop this game because it's going to give me a headache for work. I don't want that. It's driving me crazy. If you're going to invest all that time on that, you better make sure that, one, you think you can do it. Two, is it worth it? Is it worth it not just to you, but is it worth it to make it playable for others? It has to make sense. You know what I mean? Because you might put so much time and effort and then you say, I wasted all that time. That's what you got to consider. It has to be worth. I think if it's going to be for that platform, I think they would enjoy it. I think it would be worth the while. For that specific platform. Yes. Because I think they probably enjoy something like that. I would say yes. Go for it. That's the thing. Because it can be incorporated within the game. I would say go for it, dude. What the heck? Damn, I hurt my shoulder yesterday. I could feel it in my arms. I could feel it here in my this muscle here and here. I could feel that. It's annoying me. I did something against the shoulder. No good. No bueno. Oh, stop. I'm going to have arguments with my phone. Stop. Here we go. Oh, let me not have a fit. Oh my God. What the hell's this? Okay, nothing big. I sent him the guest link yesterday. This is bizarre. I sent him the guest link yesterday in the title. And this is the frustration part. It really is. It gets me frustrated. It's not going to take much today. I could tell. It's going to be one of those days. And two PDFs is a very difficult to share if I don't load it. I guess they don't get it. Because then you don't know what I deal with. It's too small, you can't see it on the screen, but that's how you load a PDF. If I share it on the screen, it adds worse problems. And they think they could just send everything and it's so easy to do. It is not. It is not. At all. It's actually a big problem. I'm just going to load them and that's it, because this causes so many problems for me on the screen. Fuck. I'm just going to message. Just now I'm getting tight. I'm getting tight. I sent link yesterday in email. But I'm gonna have to do it again another way, which is, this is what drives me absolutely batshit crazy. I know. I'm still on YouTube. I know. I'm about to get off because this is giving me a meltdown now. I'm actually getting pissed. I'm actually getting pissed. I'll try, KJ. I will. But today's a crazy day. I just need to take deep breaths, not lose my shit, because I will. Now I gotta send the link to myself on Teams, open it up on my phone. I guess he needs it on the phone to send it to a guest. So this is a bizarre thing I gotta do. And now grab it off of here. It's not the way I want to start my day. Oh, he got it. Thank God. He probably didn't see it. All right, let me get past that. Let's see what other insanity is going on here. the heck that is. I'm not opening it, even though it's from somebody I know. I'm afraid they got hacked. That's always a concern. That does happen. When you see unusual things that you don't think is coming from that person, it's because their account was hacked. And I won't touch it. Unless they call me or find another way to communicate with me, I won't touch it. There's too much crazy shit going on out there. For real. All right, KJ, text me privately on TikTok and let me know the progress. Whether it's the weather, the game, and don't forget to send me the lyrics of that song that you want to work on, if you have time. So you got quite a bit going on. I don't know which one is what here. Oh my God, that's a 22-page PDF. And now it doesn't want to work. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to put that there. I don't know what the order is, but that's just going to stay there. Oh, Christ, let me get off and get ready for work. Anyway, headband. Very quiet audio. It's probably now better. But I'm getting off anyway because I got a lot of work to do. Headband, have a great one. Anybody else who may be watching, have a great day. KJ, see you later. Anything for... Wow. I hear you, dude. We'll talk about that privately. I hear you, though. See, me, I'm hyper. And I probably do have OCD. Because when I get involved with something, I go absolutely overboard. Definite. So I hear what you're saying in the chat, but, you know, do the best you can. All right, Headband, you have a great one. You know what I mean, KJ? Just do the best you can. Because you're jumping all over the place. You got to focus on the one. Step away, clear your mind, and keep it as a side project. Then you go back to it when you feel up to it again. But just, you know, it's hard. Like me, when I was building these models, there were times I just wanted to walk away and just say, screw it, I'll leave it. If I do that, I'll never get it done. If I push it off, it'll never get done. If you notice, could you imagine me now leaving that driveway once I started it? That's why I won't jump to another project around the house until that's done. One thing at a time. Because if I start doing all kinds of things at once, the likelihood it'll never get done. Focus on the one project, complete it. Check, done. Move on to the next. It's also about keeping your interest. You'll never get things done if you do that. You got to focus on a project, get it done. Look at, you see how I did the firewood that day, all in one day. You didn't see me put it off. I'll do it tomorrow. Nope. I got the wood. It was stacked that immediate morning. Driveway only stopped me because I ran out of sealer and now my neighbor's working and I can't do it till Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I do that with video games. I'll play a game, stop, and then I go to another game. I have so many games. I've completed maybe 5-10% of my games. It's the same thing. Instead of playing it and finishing it, I jump to another one, and then I forgot completely what I did in the last game, and I gotta like start over because I don't remember what the heck was going on. It's the same thing, is what you're saying. I mean, I've got interest in so many different things, but if I did all that, I'd go nuts because I would be trying to do too many things at once. It's bad enough that I gotta multitask, and I have so much on my mind at any given moment that my brain would fry, literally, if I tried to do too much more. I'm overwhelmed. Like right now, I've got to prep for a show that is high demand. High demand. And I don't even see other stuff that he's probably going to send me shortly. Like photos and websites to share on the screen. He sent me 3 PDFs already. But this is what it's like. I'm actually going back to make sure he didn't send me any of that other stuff yet. He did not. But that's, you know what I mean? You could watch any time. I told you where to go watch. This is the one at 2 o'clock. Eastern. Search warrant. It's a 2-hour show. Then there's another show at 5. Briefing with the chief. Then there's another show at 6. I Detective. And then there's another show at 7. The Paranormal Rangers. So I have a very busy day ahead of me. That's why I got to get the heck off now. I know where to go. I just don't know if you want it. Of course you can. Of course you can. You're not following me. You're following the station. You're not following me. You kind of, well, I'm affiliated, but it's the station you're following. You're not following me. Over here, you're following me. You know what I mean? I'm just doing my job. It's all about if you like the content or not. If you like it, follow it so you get notifications, of course. I would, if you like it, follow it. This way you get notifications. But these shows are not on the tube. You have to go to the Rumbler or the Bookface or X, because the paranormal shows are on the tube. The law enforcement shows are on the Rumbler Nation or on the Bookface or on X. So you should have all that. I think I gave you all that information already. Before I leave, let me know if you have it. Because I'm going to go eat lunch. Take a walk outside to clear my head. Because I need to do that sometimes. And then sit here for the next 8 hours. Because it could be. If Mark goes live, I'm here from 1:30 to 10. That's my day. Wednesdays is tough. You do have it all, the X, the book face, and all that. Go watch and just say, "Hey, Bill," and you'll see me respond. Not on X, and it would only be book face, actually, because Rumbler Nation is weird. I can see messages, but I can't respond back to them unless I have it open, and I cannot open anything because my screens are going to be full of stuff to show on the show. It's one of those. But you take it easy, you know? Take it easy. Try not to do too much and overwhelm yourself. Relax. It's good to relax sometimes. I should listen to my own words, right? That's a load of BS right there, because I never rest. I should take my own advice. A lot of people do that. They give advice, but they don't actually use it for themselves. That's so true. It's so easy to talk and preach and tell somebody else, but you need to practice it yourself. Otherwise, you're a hypocrite. So I just said something very hypocritical because I never rest. You know what I mean? I plan on resting now for an hour because I have a headache now. And it's the game. The game gave me a headache. Nobody else, just the game. If it was a mole here or something, that might be different. But other than him. So anyway, Headband, you still here? I am leaving now. KJ, you know how to reach me if you need to. Headband, you have a great one. Anybody else who's watching, have a great day. I'm going now because I gotta chill. I'll see you later, KJ. Tonight, if I'm up for it. I may be exhausted by tonight. The way things are going right now, who knows what tonight brings. I might just pass out and relax. All right, have a great day to everybody. I'm going to say goodbye over here.